I'm back here with my Overtrail jacket just for a different model on this, the Lexus LX700h Overtrail. And I am really excited to have this iconic beast on my channel today. I've been aura farming with it all week. Welcome back. Welcome back to SparkPlug TV. My name is Chris and I do car reviews for literally everybody, not just car enthusiasts. And before I begin today's video, as always, y'all, please do me the biggest favor ever and like this video, comment something down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I drop a new video, which I think at this point is Sundays at 12 or 12:30. Thank you so much for your support. I'm trying to get to 6,000 followers by the middle of the year, so please help me out and subscribe to my channel. This model is by far my favorite Lexus that has ever existed ever. Maybe in this generation, not so much, but I really love the LX. I think it is like one of their most iconic vehicles next to the RX, because obviously that was their first ever SUV. This has been around for 4 generations starting in 1996. And if you guys remember, I made a video off-roading the 2nd generation, and at this point, that one is my personal favorite. The 3rd generation is a close second. This one unfortunately comes in last, but I will get into why in a second. I have literally zero experience with the 1st generation, but I do like the way that it looks. This sits in the large luxury SUV category, and you can get it in 4, 5, or 7 different seating positions. The hybrid was all new for the 2025 model, and there's really no ostensible changes for the 26 model. For the 26 model, pricing wise, it starts around $117,000. This one is the Overtrail, which is exclusive for the hybrid version that comes in around $119,000, but with the Mark Levinson sound system, it's gonna come in around $121,000. The top of the line ultra luxury comes in around like $147,000. It is really expensive, but with that you get the 4 executive chairs, you get the center console and the entertainment center in the back, and they try to make it as much of a Range Rover-esque as possible in the way that they promote these at this point. Cadillac's doing it. They're all trying to make these like ultra luxurious experiences, and they're gonna make you pay for it too. Let's talk Overtrail exclusive features. This is the earth color that costs around $500, and I really like the way that it looks, even though it does kind of look like a diarrhea vanilla latte, but that's okay. I still like the way that it looks. When you go mudding in it, you won't be able to see the mud after you're done. Some other standard features for the Overtrail are going to be these 33-inch off-road open country all-terrain tires with these specific for the Overtrail only 18-inch wheels. Not to mention, while I'm near the door, the LX typically comes with a center locker, which you can find right here in the center console, ironically enough. But this being the Overtrail version, it comes with a front and rear locker. So you can literally do the most off-roading possible in this thing. This also comes with an air spring suspension, and the air spring suspension is interesting because it takes a long time to get up to the high position, but it will like throw you back down to the ground if you need to either get in the exit position or any other lower position. It's kind of goofy, actually. How are you guys liking this so far? Comment and let me know what your favorite feature is so far on this Lexus. The final Overtrail specific feature that you're gonna find is this, I'm literally on the ground right now, is this Lexus badged skid plate, so you don't get the underbits all scratched up and destroyed. So let's talk about design language. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I have been aura maxing in this vehicle. This is literally the coolest exterior that I think Lexus has ever made. Now, I know that that's a pretty substantial statement to say, but I just really love the way that they have designed this front end. Of course, you've got the quintessential tri-beam headlamps right there. This is mostly front grille, I'm not gonna lie, but as much as I don't love oversized front grills, I actually do like this one. I know a lot of people that don't, but I really like this one, especially juxtaposed with these side air vents right here. I like it. I honestly kind of wish that these fenders were plastic. I mean, mean, they are technically plastic, but I'm talking like the matte black plastic that could easily be scratched. I don't know if I necessarily like the fact that they're painted, but I really love the side profile. I think it's very tough. Let's get to the back. It's not my favorite in terms of design language in the back end. I mean, it looks a little bit like a Stormtrooper back here, but again, I think at the highest height that you can put this in, it looks good. But I think in general, the light bar is fine. I mean, I really like the way that the Lexus logo glistens. It does give a little minivan a little bit in the back, I'm not gonna lie. The front end makes up for it the most, for sure. Overall, I think this is a very beautiful looking car on the exterior. Okay, since I'm back here, we might as well talk about the cargo capacity. And since this is the 2-row version, it has a decent amount of cargo space, but also not the most in its class. So this has 46 cubic feet of storage with the second row seat up, and then about 71 cubic feet of storage with the second row seat down. The overall length of the LX, no matter what trim you get or what version, is around 200 inches, and that's about 11 inches shorter than the Escalade. Y'all know I go crazy for a Toyota Lexus hybrid powertrain, and this one is like no different, and in fact one of the best ones that they've made in terms of the engine anyway. I'll get into the other stuff in a second. This is the twin turbocharged 3.4 liter V6 engine that's connected to an electric motor that outputs 457 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of total torque, eliciting 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.5 seconds. It can tow 8,000 pounds, and it comes standard with a 4-wheel drive drivetrain. Did I already say that it's connected to the 10-speed automatic transmission? I did. What I have forgot to mention is that if you get a Toyota Lexus product and it says that it's all-wheel drive, typically there is a motor on the rear axle that is not connected to the drivetrain. This one acts a lot like some atypical hybrids with the motor generator placed in between the transmission and the engine, a lot like the CX-90 hybrid that I had recently. I'll get into the issues that I'm having with it in a second, but overall, this is the most impressive powertrain that Toyota Lexus has come out with for this model. It has 48 more horsepower than the 600, and it is the most powerful one that they've ever come out with. The V8 prior to this had like 383 horsepower only to speak of. Not only that, but this tows 1,000 more pounds than the previous generation at 8, as opposed to the last generation 7. Let's talk interior. Now, I've actually not sat in the back seat since I've gotten this. This is currently in my preferred driving position. Okay, well, you know, not terrible, and I would be able to scoot up and it would be fine. It is a little tight in terms of headspace, but again, I am a huge person. This comes with these sunshades back here. That's lovely, beautiful, gorgeous, nice. One of the 25 speakers for the Mark Levinson sound system back here. There is an automatic climate control, which makes 4. Oh, it's quad. I didn't even know that. It's a 4-zone automatic climate control system. Heated and ventilated seats back here. I think that this is probably the goofiest use of a plastic piece ever for these USB-C ports back here. But overall, I mean, an okay amount of space back here. I'm not complaining. What I am complaining about, though, however, is this interior in general. It's kind of a conundrum for me. I like the way that it looks over here, and I like the way that it looks over here. Here, I don't like it. I love all of the materials in here. I mean, look at the material. It's gorgeous. Everything is supple. It's the semi-aniline leather that is free, I think. I built one and it like took off the pricing of it. I will sit up front in a second. This center console is so something. It's not great. Like, if I just like zoom in on this right here, look at how gorgeous and supple and beautiful that is right there. That's honestly like the best design feature in this car. There are a couple of ways that I have described this center stack. It either kind of looks like an Infiniti Nissan layout, or it also kind of looks like a Nintendo DS from like 2004. This is the widescreen 12.3 inch digital infotainment screen. I'm gonna move that down here. Thank you so much. It's fine. fine. It's like every other Lexus product that is out right now. I think my problem with it though is the overhang over on this side. What is going on? I think it's so funny that the screen is like equally as big as this piece right here, but then even on this side it kind of hangs off a little bit. Why not put this down here and then this like over here? Again, appreciate the fact that there are lovely, gorgeous, beautiful physical buttons on this. And I also always appreciate the climate concierge that makes the heated and cooled seats as well as the steering wheel automatic. Love that. But this 7-inch touchscreen DS screen down here, it's informational and it helps when you change the height. I mean, obviously you can see on the screen that it's changing right now. I like the use factor of it, but I just don't love the design. I love this piece right here, but I just wish that they would have done this screen just a little bit better. One of the biggest complaints, and then we'll get into the driving portion, I'm so sorry you guys, that I have with this infotainment system is the way that you get to the massage is so cumbersome. So let's pretend like we're in Apple CarPlay right now. I'm gonna hit the Lexus button, or I'm gonna have these on here on the side, and then you click the car button, and then you click seat controls, and then you click massage. You see where I'm going? And then you click this button, and then you click the power, and then you click the intensity, and then you click which one you want. I mean, like, I've crashed already, okay? Where is the physical button over here? Like other luxury cars. Also, where's my moonroof? This is just a sunroof. What? Hello? $130,000 and I don't have a moonroof? Come on. Did you know that I used to get made fun of for having my polo buttoned all the way to the top? It's fashion. Look it up. Welcome to the driving portion. I guess not the interior because I've already done the interior. Some things I forgot to mention. Me forgetting things? Never. What makes up for the arduous process of getting to the massage chairs is the fact that it is one of the best massage chair experiences I have ever had. I mean, maybe not ever, but it's pretty damn good. Okay, it actually feels like it's kneading my butt. And my back. And it also is just, there's so many different ones that you can choose from. It's great. Another thing I forgot to mention is that even though this is a hybrid, it still doesn't really have like the best gas mileage out there. You get 19 in the city and like 22 on the highway. Like, what are we doing? Well, it's because of this. What an engine. Even though it's got dampers and it's got an air suspension, well, the brakes are actually pretty good. I mean, this thing is so stupid fast for how big it is, but it 100% handles like a large SUV. This thing is just outrageous in the way that it handles, albeit there are dampers. They don't dampen enough to make up for the fact that this is a ginormous fucking car. Let's get into my issue with the powertrain. I love a Toyota Lexus hybrid powertrain. It is by far my favorite on the market. When it comes to the smaller cars, when you're in stop and go traffic, which I'm in a lot because Atlanta, it clunks around on the lower gears. And I was like, is this the transmission or is it the motor generator? What is it? I think I've come to the conclusion that it's a mixture of all of it, especially when you're like almost at a stop, but then the light turns green and then you mash on the accelerator. It clunks back into turning the engine on and the engine kind of clunks around. It's not awful, but it's noticeable. Okay, my luscious, lovely divas. Have I also mentioned recently that Luscious Massacre followed me on Instagram? Oh! Love her. Have you followed me yet? If not, please do so. As I stated earlier, I'm trying to get to 6,000 followers, subscribers, wrong media platform. There's so many of them. By the middle of the year. Can you believe that it's already March? That's crazy. Time goes so fast. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I've got for that. Anyways, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but like Lexus, no, I don't like it. I mean, I do because I like being seen in it because it's very much a like, look at me. This is a humongous, gorgeous, rich looking car. No, no, I don't like the interior. Ah! I don't. Get rid of this. I forgot to mention a couple things. Again, wow. Also, so much wind noise on the highway. Holy shit. Like, an incredible amount of wind noise for how expensive this is. I was expecting a lot of tire noise from the all-terrains, but no, it's the wind. Anyways, it's fast. It's fast in a straight line, and that is a good thing, but I'm sure that the 600 is just as fast. It's not, but close enough, you know? I love you guys. Thank you for watching and supporting as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Hey Sparks, thanks for watching today's video. Do you want more SparkPlug TV content? Then you can choose one of these 3 options. Right over here. The middle button is to subscribe to my channel, so please do that. Right over here. These 3. I can't see them in real life, but they're right here.